Hi guys, it's Jordan again. Today I'm here to talk about landscapes in Spain. Do you remember in the last video how we were talking about different kinds of landscapes and that there are 6 different types of landscapes and that each landscape has unique natural features or natural elements that help define what it is? Some of these natural features might be the kind of relief, the type of vegetation, or the different bodies of water that are found in each landscape. Well, in Spain, the natural features are different in different parts of the country. This means that the natural features that we will find in Madrid are probably different than the natural features that we will find in, for example, Malaga. Human activity also varies depending on the part of the country. Some examples of human activity are farming, mining, tourism, different industries. We talked about this a little bit in the last video too. Today we are going to focus on inland landscapes and Mediterranean landscapes in Spain. First, we're going to talk about inland landscapes and the different natural features that we can find on the inlands of Spain. Inland landscapes are found on the inside of the Iberian Peninsula. Typical inland landscapes in Spain are the plains of the Inner Plateau and the lowland of the Ebro River Basin. The temperatures in inland landscapes are very cold in the winter and very hot in the summer. And it doesn't really rain too much. The main type of human activity that we see on the inland landscapes is farming. These landscapes are transformed by farming. There are villages between farm fields. There are also large towns like Madrid, Valladolid, and Zaragoza. Now we're going to talk about Mediterranean landscapes. Mediterranean landscapes are mostly found in the south and east of the Iberian Peninsula, and also on the Balearic Islands. First, let's look at some of the natural features of a Mediterranean landscape. Typical Mediterranean landscapes are the low coastal plains and the Guadalquivir River Basin. There are wide beaches and cliffs on the coast. Temperatures are mild in the summer, and it rains very little. Sometimes in the summer, there is a drought. Do you remember what a drought means? A drought is when there is a shortage of rain. As for human activity in a Mediterranean landscape, these landscapes are transformed by farming, industry, and tourism. Most people live on the coast and work in tourism. So remember, inland landscapes are transformed by mainly farming, but Mediterranean landscapes are transformed by farming, industry, and tourism. I'm going to show you a couple pictures now and ask you a few questions about all the information we just talked about. So here we have a picture of a landscape. Is this an inland landscape or a Mediterranean landscape? This is a Mediterranean landscape. What are some of the natural features of a Mediterranean landscape? There's coastal plains, beaches, and cliffs. What kinds of human activities happen here? Farming, industry, and tourism. How about in this photo? Is this an inland landscape or a Mediterranean landscape? It's an inland landscape. What are some of the natural features of an inland landscape? There are plains and low lands. What kind of human activity happens here? Farming. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.